Saturday, people. It's 2 o'clock and it's beautiful out today. Although we're under thunderstorm watch, Stephen Cropper told me.
Yes, indeed.
Right now, it's beautiful. So enjoy the sunshine. Take time, go out, walk around.
Who knows how long it'll last?
Exactly.
But isn't that life? Sometimes there's sunshine, sometimes there's rain. But you need them both.
That's right.
Need them both.
Need them both to survive.
All right, so I am Krista Rue of HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services.
Christina Rue of the same.
Okay. And the purpose of us talking to you on Saturdays is to discuss some items that have come up to us from our clients or friends or whatever regarding bookkeeping office services.
And I'm just going to interrupt here for a second. Please, I'd like everybody to notice my springtime haircut.
It's
and coloring.
adorable.
I think so.
It
I think
is.
so. I
It's
love it.
Shorter. It's
Thank you,
brighter.
Synergy Salon in North Huntington. I had Mel who did my hair.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm just saying. I had to say it.
Yes.
Because everybody's
Yes.
like, why does she look so good today?
And she has makeup.
Oh my goodness!
Double trouble.
If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you look good. Let's make the effort.
All right. So, again, our contact information is 724-561-7460. Office at yourhlc.com. All right, so let's recap last week's topics.
The purpose of Saturday Solutions, did we say that?
Yes, I did.
I was so focused on my hair, I forgot about it. Okay, go ahead.
That's when you said, I'm going to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I was so
she
excited.
did. Okay. So last week's topics, we talked about the importance of participating in local community events. And last week we talked to you about a JBA, Jeanette Business Association event, which was Thursday. Met a lot of wonderful people. And I would say it was a success because everybody stayed and chatted, networked, which is what we want. So, again.
Great food at Lakeview.
Right. Lakeview, great food. So, strong businesses, strong community. So, you have to live it if you talk it. All right. Then we also talked about the Employee Retention Credit, American Recovery.
Which I'm going to do follow-up on that today because we had some questions come in.
Yep. And then we also talked about bookkeeping, the liability side, the loans, credit cards, line of credits, and how they have to be reconciled just like a bank account. All right. So, the first topic today is I'm going to brag a little bit about my talented sister.
Oh, I love this already.
I don't know if you all know, she is a published children's book author. Because when we founded our business, we founded it on what we call the HOP principles, HOP. Hospitality, organization, and professionalism. And we used to give a lot of lectures on this.
Seminars
In our early days. And a lot of times people were like, oh, people need to learn this so much younger. And our elementary education degree person said, I'll write a book about these three principles.
I'm like, why can't I teach them?
Right. Yeah. So she did. She wrote a 3-book series, the first on hospitality, the second on organization, and the third on professionalism. And they're all, the stars of each one are based on animals who hop. So the first is a frog, the second is a bunny, and the third is a kangaroo. Is that right?
Yeah.
The third one?
Yes, it's a kangaroo.
That's what I thought. So, because it's Easter and hop, I just want to let you know that these are on sale here at HLC at our office. It's $10 per book, or if you get all 3, it's $30, and we'll ship them anywhere you want
For free.
for free. Or you can just pick them up. That's fine too. So again, call if you're interested, because these are easy to understand little books based on hospitality, which is basically welcoming people into your life.
Which we talked about last week because of
That's
the
right.
event coming up.
Organization, which is organizing your space so you can be productive.
Oh, struggle.
And professionalism, how to talk to people. And we talked a little bit about those in that book that have a little bit of trouble.
Get nervous.
Get nervous.
Sometimes
talking to
people get nervous, yeah.
So we talked about that and how they can overcome it. So if you're interested, Easter time's perfect time for little books about things that hop.
And they read it at second grade level, but they're for listeners of all ages.
Yes, and we actually had a school in California buy a bunch of them to teach people who are new to the English language.
Yep.
Because since it's rhymes, I guess it's easier to teach them.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
So that was exciting.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's a little
Thank you.
off topic of our bookkeeping, but it's still about our principles, and these are our founding principles. And I just want to let you know we're serious. They've been with us from the beginning. That's it.
That's
All right. So you wanted to follow up our
Oh,
second
yes.
topic.
So we had some follow-up questions on the ERC when we talked about the, and now I just went blank about it.
I did want to tell you, I'd forgotten. These are illustrated by Shirlane Leonard, which is a local artist here in Harrison City.
Yep, that's correct. Basically, what it was is I was asked, well, what if I opened my business after that 3/15/2020 date? And we had talked last week about that basically it's for businesses who open it. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm blanking out.
American Recovery.
The American Recovery. So basically, yes, you can still apply. It's through the same website, and you can find that on our website. If you go to HLC Bookkeeping, right at the bottom, it says Tax Rebate Specialist. You just click there. It's the same application, but you have to go through like you're doing a regular ERC. And when you get to the big application, you put in then that you open before or after the 3/15 date, and it takes you to a different page.
screen.
So yes, you can still use the link to get to where you need to go. So I just wanted to follow up with that you can do that. And then the other question we had for follow up was with the health impact health share. Is that a healthcare program? It's health share. So it's not UPMC Highmark. It's people getting together and making their own consortium, I guess you would say, where you resolve to pay each other's bills. There's not a deductible. It's a different language of what they call it, but it's similar in what they do. And there is a ceiling on how much you have to spend out of pocket. So they work very, very similar. They negotiate pricing with your doctors. It's like a cash-based system, basically.
Right.
But it is not health care. It's health share.
Right.
And then...
Yeah, it's very good for young people who
Yeah.
don't have any pre-existing conditions.
Correct.
It's very cost effective. You can get plans for as low as $150 a month.
Correct.
So like it's
worth looking into.
It's definitely worth
and it's
looking
saving
into.
a lot of employers money because you're saving 30 to 60% on your regular healthcare costs. So
Right.
worth looking into. That link's also on our website, but it is not health care, it's health share. So I just wanted to
right, and
reiterate
you
that.
can also choose the level of deductible you want.
Oh yeah.
As
There's
well.
different levels.
All right.
You just have to agree with the group's philosophy, basically. So, and again, that's on there. You click on the ACN link, and you can choose Impact Health Share and learn all about it. Or you can call me.
Yeah,
I'll be
we'll
glad
call
to talk to you about it.
more. All right. So remember, we were talking about the balance sheet.
Ooh, how
We just-
exciting!
I know. It really is. It really is for me. So, assets, yay, good things. It's what you own, what you can borrow against. Oh, what do I borrow? So that creates loans because I'm borrowing against those assets. Those are liabilities. So, assets equal liabilities plus owner's equity. So, what is equity? Remember, the balance sheet is a friend of the P&L. At the end of the year, they
Profit
shake
and loss.
hands.
P&L is profit
Yeah.
and loss, or income statement could be the language used.
Correct. So, at the end of the year, the profit and loss hands over the income or loss to the balance sheet.
Whatever that result is
Because the balance sheet is the entire life
of the business.
of your business, where profit and loss is just a year's worth of business, whether it's a fiscal year or a calendar year. It's just a year.
Correct.
So, when that happens...
Look at me saying correct, and you're the accountant.
Well, that's all right. Well, you've been doing this all
Well, I'm an
time.
accountant
Yeah.
too, but you know,
All right.
experienced accountant.
Yes. So, whenever this happens, your profit or loss goes into retained earnings, which is in your equity section of the balance sheet. And quite honestly,
We
as
want that to be
bookkeepers,
positive.
yeah, we want it to be positive.
Yeah.
But as bookkeepers, that's what we do. There's a whole bunch of other things that happen in equity, and this is where your accountant should be explaining things to you, like contribution in your equity.
Yep, and I'm gonna
Draws in your equity.
follow up with another question we got this week. It was very busy because people were like, "Well, I only see my accountant at tax time."
That's a problem.
Yeah, so I think we need to talk about, and we have before talked about the relationship between you and your accountant. There needs to be educational
Communication.
and communication happening
Throughout
there.
the year, especially
Yeah.
if something major happens. If you buy a building, you should talk to your accountant before you purchase it.
Yeah, at the very least, you should be giving them a prelim after you've done your reconciliations for September, so that they can look at 3/4
you're
of the
calendar
year.
basis.
If you're calendar based,
Or
otherwise
9
it's
months
after
into
9
your
months in.
year.
Yep, because they need to be able to adjust if you're going to have payments due to the IRS, or if there's something they could do to mitigate that. That's the accountant. They know the tax law. That's why you have an accountant. Very important in your cash flow, very important in your planning, in your capitalizing, all that stuff. So you definitely should be working with your accountant at least twice a year.
At least, right. And they should truly be interested in your business. They shouldn't just say, just give me your reports. How is that helpful to anyone?
Yeah, we prefer working with accountants who educate our clients and us as we go along, because tax laws change all the time, people.
All the time.
And this is their job.
That's
They're
right.
the ones plugged in. So like Joe Schmo running a business, or Joel Schmo running a business is not going to know that there was a change in the tax
accelerated
law.
depreciation this year. Or, if you buy a energy efficient whatever, you can save a whole bunch of money. We don't know that. So we need to be talking to your accountant.
Yep. And most accountants want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They do.
That's right.
They want
So
you to
find
succeed.
a good one. Because remember, when you succeed and make more money, it takes longer to do your tax return. So they make more money. See, symbiotic relationship.
Now, Chris.
Well, I'm just saying, it's a good thing. If your business is growing and you have to pay more to your accountant,
to
that's
your
not necessarily
professionals,
bad.
that's not bad at all.
Right.
Not bad at all.
That's right.
Yep, helping you through the process. That's definitely true.
That's right. That's right. So,
And if you don't have an accountant, call us.
Yeah,
we
we
will
work with-
recommend some.
I think we're up to 18 or 19 each year we work with. So, like, we have some that prefer micro clients and some that they don't care. They'll take whatever size because they can handle it.
We have big firms or small firms, whatever you're comfortable with.
comfortable with.
Local. Some people don't like local to know what's going on in their life. So we work with accountants in
counties.
Indiana County, Allegheny County, that if you'd rather go outside your local area, we can help you with that because we vetted them.
That's right. All right. So
I
those
think-
were our 3 topics for today. Now, next
I love
week,
follow-up questions, so
know.
please feel free to keep sending them.
next week is quite exciting. because we're actually going to be doing this on our 19th
Whoop,
anniversary.
whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm so excited.
So we'll have to get some special topics ready.
Ooh.
So think what you want to know about and send it to us, and we'll try to incorporate
Yeah,
it.
19, is that what we decided?
Yes.
I missed 18 altogether. We're at 19 now. Oh, and I should say, I joke around a lot. We do.
We do.
But we're all serious when it comes to business.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, we want
But you
have
have to have fun. people.
Exactly.
If you're not having fun where you are, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Life
You should
is
be
too
enjoying
short.
it.
That's
Enjoy the ride, people. Okay, and we went over again. 38
All right.
seconds
We
over.
have to stop talking.
We must stop.
You're
Have a
just so
wonderful
easy
day.
to talk
I
to.
know. I
Okay.
know.
Bye-bye.
Stop. All right. Have a great day.